Whoa, I did not expect this here.
Nee.
What in heaven's name is this place? How can all this be here?
Wandernde See, riesiges Bullauge, Regale voller eingerahmter Bilder.
This is straight up bizarre. There are framed pictures of some objects I've come across ever since this whole adventure began, like the exploding package and Priscilla's doll, but also of others that I don't recognize.
Okay, und hier das Necronomicon. Eines Kristalls, eines Zeichens.
These other objects vary from just unusual to ancient? What's the point of all this? Who the heck could this strange place belong to?
Dem Geschichtenschreiber. Da ist ein Buch, eine Feder. Gehört das? Schreibt er die immer wieder neu, die Geschichte? Nur anders?
I'm leaving everything as it is.
Okay. Ein gerahmtes Bild eines Kristalls.
A framed picture of an unusual crystal. I don't recall ever seeing this before.
Nee, du nicht, aber Don wird sich daran erinnern.
Maybe it's the stone from the stars that gave Don his mark, but there's really no way of knowing. Weird.
Mhm.
I'm leaving everything as it is.
Okay, was ist mit dem Zeichen?
This looks just like Olmstein's sign, except there's a crazy amount of lines connecting tens and tens of dots all over the place.
Vielleicht ändern sich einfach immer nur die Gegebenheiten.
Can this mean
Geschichte
that there are
bleibt
more
gleich.
than one signs?
Genau.
Olmstein, I can't wait for you to answer all my questions.
Wohnt Olmstein eventuell hier?
I'm
Ist
leaving.
das alles so, wie es ist? Das Bild des Necronomicons.
I know what that is.
Mhm.
Why it's framed and on display, that's a different story. Why would these three pictures be displayed more prominently than the others?
Weil es die Hauptprotagonisten sind.
I'm sick of looking at it.
Okay. Hier könnte ich aber nicht genug von kriegen.
Huge porthole looking out into a greenish abyss. There's something off about it, though. It's like it's shimmering every once in a while. I'm getting a very strange vibe from it.
Nicht nur du, Buzz.
Huge. There's...
Hä? Was? Was? Hä? Hat uns jemand beobachtet die ganze Zeit? Fishmouth? Achso, da kommt man wieder zurück. Okay. Also das ist Fishmouth? Paris. Wir wurden die ganze Zeit beobachtet. Transsilvanien. Das ist die Konstante. Aber da kann ich nichts anwählen. Das sind andere Protagonisten zu einer anderen Zeit, womöglich. Aha. Die Zeichen bleiben die gleichen. Das sind unsere Rollen. Errungenschaft, blasphemisches Vermächtnis. Und da sind wir. Der Sucher, der Jäger. Vollstrecker, war er der Vollstrecker? Und der Dieb? Okay, das ist sehr, sehr merkwürdig. Was ist hier? kann ich leider nicht anwählen. Schade. Ganz, ganz merkwürdig. Okay. Das Buch.
Whoa. The title of the book is A Storm Over Fishmouth. What? Should I look deeper into this?
Ich weiß nicht. Wenn du deine eigene Geschichte lesen willst, ein Sturm über Fishmouth.
While on an antiquarian tour of an isolated fishing village called Fishmouth, a man called Robert Olmstein has an unexpected revelation. Olmstein? Robert Olmstein? What does this mean? Let's see what this page says. It had all started with the strange fishiness of the local populace, but now it was clear. There was more, so much more to this. It was as if whispers of dark ancient legends, revelations of unfathomable ancestry, madcap globetrotting adventurers, and the ever-present threat of slumbering horror were all coming together into one blood-red line under the watchful eye of the Necronomicon.
Oh weh.
Holy hardcover hermetical history, I've stumbled onto something big! I'll just keep reading, I guess. These stories are too dark and beautiful not to come to life, uttered Olmstein with an enigmatic smile. Even the one ending with this world's complete destruction? There is no story if there is nothing at stake, came Olmstein's answer. The roles are set, the actors will come and go, and we will be here, watching. And controlling it? Sometimes, when the time is right. Why not make it always? Always? Where is the fun in that? And he let go of the book, watching it drop in slow motion into the crowd below. The end. Whoa. The title of the book is A Storm Over Fishmouth. What? Should I look deeper into this?
Okay. Also, es gibt keine Story, wenn nichts auf dem Spiel steht. Interessant. Erd- und Mondgeräte.
It's the Earth, with a moon on a rotating arm attached to it. Wait a minute, what the? There's long red string hanging from the moon like it was cut or something. And I'm seeing dozens of shorter threads hanging from places all over the globe. The greenish light coming in from the portal is only illuminating 3/4 of the moon.
Genau wie hier.
I'm leaving everything as it is.
Okay. Was? Offenes Buch ganz rechts. Gibt es auch ein offenes Buch ganz links?
This book is called The Case of Basil Dexter Kerwan. Basil Kerwan, a bookish nobody counting the days away behind his office desk, unveils a century-spanning relationship between himself and a wizard named Corvinus, and tries to avoid slowly transforming into something he detests. The pages are all crossed out and scratched over. It's hard to make out anything more.
Corvinus, Bas. Klingelt da irgendwas?
Corvinus?
Mhm.
Oh no, I'm starting to feel faint.
Ganz ruhig. Wir schaffen das. Wir ziehen das zusammen durch, Bas.
I've had enough. I'd better move on.
Das ist gut, wir kriegen das hin.
This book is called The Case of Basil Dexter Kerwan. Basil Kerwan, a bookish nobody.
Ja, wiederhol das einfach nur. Wir können weitergehen. Aber das mit dem Bullauge, wir schauen erstmal.
Do I really want to go already? I haven't looked at everything in here, and who knows if I'll ever get a second chance.
Warum sagst du das? Dann habe ich irgendwas übersehen? Drei leere Rahmen. Tatsächlich. Gut, dass du das gesagt hast, Bas.
Looks like there used to be pictures in these, but they're gone. Huh. Looking closer, there's a lot of wear and tear. Like they've seen a lot of different pictures come and go. Who put all of this here? Who lives here? Could it be...
I'm leaving everything as it is.
Wir kommen ja auch gar nicht mehr zurück. Das Einzige, was mich noch ein bisschen irritiert hier beim Bullauge, ist dieses eine mit diesen unterschiedlichen Mondphasen. 3/4, ne? Was ist denn 3/4? Ist das 3/4? Aber ich kann das nicht einstellen. Selbst wenn ich wollte, kann ich es nicht einstellen. Ich dachte, das könnte ja was damit zu tun haben.
I'm leaving everything as it is.
Aber ich kann da sonst nichts machen. Also ich kann das nicht feststellen. Ich würde es ja ganz gerne irgendwie auf einen 3/4 Mond oder sowas. Aber es geht nicht. Ich probiere gleich mal eben das Necronomicon aus. Obwohl er nicht gerade gesagt hat, dass hier irgendwas vibriert oder so.
Rather not.
Okay, rather not.
I think I'd better not.
Muss ich aber versuchen.
I feel like I shouldn't.
Und mit dem eigenen Bild?
That's like dividing by 0. No thanks.
Ja, sein können. Und hier mit denen?
I don't want to.
I don't want to. Mit dem Buch?
Oh man, no. I'm afraid to.
Okay. Damit?
I don't think I'll do that.
Jetzt habe ich Angst, dass ich irgendwas übersehe.
No way.
No way. Können wir jetzt gehen?
I'm out of here.
Ah.
Dawn and Peace need me.
Das heißt, wir haben alles.
Goodbye, strange room.
Den werden wir wohl nie wiedersehen, den Strange Room. Und ich bin... wir sind bei... Ich muss unbedingt eine Pause machen, die Folge beenden. Oh nein.
Like a moth to the flame, you finally made it! The carrier. Right on time.
Buzz, turn around! Run!
No, no, no. That is where you are wrong, little zealous fly. It is not him carrying the book. It was always the book carrying him here.
Nonsense! We were always right on your tail, Butcher.
Oh, because you chose to, right? Adorable. But enough about that. Hand over the book, carrier.
Or what?
Or I constrict those electricity fields and zap your friends just like the bugs that they are.
Nicht, bis du mir sagst, wofür du es willst? Ganz bestimmt nicht. Nein, ich denke, ich werde es benutzen, um die Realität meinem Willen zu unterwerfen. Ja, weil der erste Satz, der implementiert ja, du kannst die gerne brutzeln, aber zuerst erzählst du mir, was hier los ist. Nö, ich glaube...
No, I think I'll use it to bend reality to my will.
We both know it does not work that way.
Du lügst, weil du verzweifelt bist. Es hat schon einmal funktioniert.
It already worked once.
Do I have to spell everything out for you? It worked once because it was written that it would. You had no say in this. The book chose the role, and now it returns to me for its final performance.
You're insane.
Bob Olmstein, or whatever he's calling himself. We're all just actors in his little production. Until you hand the Necronomicon over, that is.
Produktion wie ein Theaterstück, na, das haben wir ja schon mitgekriegt. Also gehört er auch mit dazu. Ich hatte schon fast den Verdacht. Aber ich bin niemandes Schachfigur, Metzger.
I am not anyone's spawn, Butcher.
You have not caught on yet? Tough. I have no time to lay it out for you dimwits. Book, now.
Was ist hier los? Was sagt er da? Du schuldest uns eine Erklärung.
You owe us an explanation.
I owe you nothing. But it really is simple, little fly. You are all prisoners in Olmstein's web of fiction, while I will claw my way out of it.
So what's the book for?
A fine seeker you turned out to be. It is the magic wand in the illusionist's toolkit. This thing called Olmstein likes his stories. He simply set loose the magic wand into our boring world and watched it turn myth into reality. So many possible storylines he planted seeds for. The carrier, the seeker, the protector, the beast. Same roles, different actors. So much more fun when you defy all laws of nature and existence. Give me the book!
Wofür wirst du das Buch verwenden? Ja, das fragen wir mal. Er will sich da rauskatapultieren. Ne? Also wenn das wirklich so ist, dass sich die Geschichte immer wieder wiederholt, um einzig und allein wirklich den Olmstein zu unterhalten? Ich weiß es nicht. Wofür wirst du denn das Buch verwenden?
What will you use the book for?
The crowning achievement of my life's work with flesh and blood and metal. Breathing life into one of Olmstein's favorite characters.
Der Mind Control. Ach, siehst du, Mind Control war es dann doch. Der Mind Control ja, das ist ja halt, das hat er ja draus gemacht, ne? Aber vielleicht beeindrucken wir ihn ja dadurch, wenn wir das rausgekriegt haben. Ich nehme das einfach mal.
The mind-controlled hyperkraken.
For now. But what matters is what it shall become. Ya, Cthulhu! He who dreams at the bottom of the sea, awaiting his awakening. The perfect triangle.
Ah ja, er ist ja besessen von den Formen. Das riesige Paar Flügel, das du in Forum Aris ausgegraben hast. Ja.
The huge pair of wings you dug up in Forum Maris.
The first angle. Wings of the dragon.
The oversized kraken you raised in Fishmouth.
The second angle. Head of the kraken.
You.
The third angle. Iron will of man.
You're just mind-controlling some poor Frankenstein creature, you psycho.
Part man, part kraken, part dragon. Made one by the Necronomicon. And now, the moon is right.
Der Mond steht richtig. Naja, er meint den Dreiviertelmond, ne? Warum hier? Warum ist dieser Ort besonders? Können wir mal fragen.
Why here? Why is this place special?
If the Necronomicon's really related to the moon, it must be where the book is at its most powerful right now.
This is where all his possible realities converge. Where I step out from between them.
Aber er steht jetzt richtig. Wir fragen trotzdem nach.
The moon is right?
Oh, Olmstein. Fine bunch of actors you were dealt this time. They have seen all and
Doch,
understood
den
nothing.
Dreiviertelmond. Ich hab
No,
verstanden.
no, wait. Olmstein, the moon, the Necronomicon, the Kraken? I think I'm starting to understand.
Are you now?
Olmstein ist das pure Böse. Olmstein wollte das Monster hier haben. Was ich sage, nichts ergibt Sinn. Was ihn beeindrucken würde, wäre wahrscheinlich, Olmstein ist das pure Böse. Ist er das pure Böse? Vielleicht ist er... es gibt ja immer so Geschichten von übergeordneten Personen, die sich einfach langweilen. So gottgleiche Wesen oder keine Ahnung was, und die dann aus Langeweile irgendeinen Scheiß machen. Aber er wollte das Monster hier haben, oder? Aus meiner Sicht will er das hier haben. Ist das so? Eigentlich.
Olmstein wanted the monster here.
And why is that?
Weil er ein kranker, verdorbener Psychopath ist. Weil jede gute Geschichte ein Monster braucht. Jede gute Geschichte braucht ein Monster.
Because every good story needs a monster.
A monster that the heroes can smite, using the awesome power of the Necronomicon. There is just one little detail that is off.
We're early, aren't we?
Indeed. Only when the moon is full does Olmstein regain control over the Necronomicon. He set it up that way, and it is beautiful. Until then, the book is useless to you, while long have I studied its wicked pages. I know how to rein its chaotic majesty in.
Oh no.
His eye in the sky, not yet fully open to our doings. Praise the gibbous moon. My time to strike.
You played us.
Not quite. The story would have gathered us all here nonetheless, just a while later. Congratulations on overcoming all those obstacles so quickly. You should have taken your time.
So Olmstein is
Impress me. What is Olmstein?
Ein Gott. Du. Ein Außerirdischer. Ein Außerirdischer. Na. Ich würde sagen, er ist es.
You. There is no Olmstein. You were just leading us along, tricking us into bringing the Necronomicon here at the right time.
Please, do not insult me. Still, you are free to believe what you choose to. I have really had enough talk now. Last warning before they die.
Okay, okay. Here.
Welcome back, old friend.
So now what? You'll just become...
Cthulhu! Devourer of souls! An end to this wretched joke of a world!
Destroy the world, that's it? You either haven't thought this through or you're just bad crap nuts.
Negotiating terms, little fly. Yes, they're in control right now, up there in the moon. But once I stamp this world out, when just me and them are the ones left standing...
What? What happens?
Appreciation for a mortal that became a god. For the pawn that broke the rules and checkmated the king. I have created life before. And I will destroy and then repopulate this world the way I see fit.
Olmstein will never allow it.
Start over from scratch, with an invincible god of death ruling over darkness? Breeding my own ruthless kind, stamping out the weak. Nothing but chaos for years and years to come? That is not his kind of story. Him and his kind will just abandon this wretched earth, move on to the next toy and leave this one to me. Time to become Cthulhu.
Kann ich was machen? Ich kann nichts machen. Es ist Olmstein Außerirdischer? Wirklich?
Kitteh!
Shh, shut up, dummy! How do I stop those force fields?
Forget those! All the underground volcanoes around this peak are rigged to explode. The detonator's got to be around here somewhere. Look for that!
Blow up volcanoes, awaken beasts for mind control. Got it. On it.
Müll. Sind wir jetzt Kitty? Wir können Kitty spielen? Müll, 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 Müll. Noch mehr Müll, Kabel, 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 Kabel. Warte, Müll.
It's hard to see through the rain, but it's just junk. No way to see underneath it. I can barely make it out.
Was soll man damit?
I'm not getting anything.
Ich bekomme nichts, okay. Müll auf erhöhter Plattform. Das sieht ja schon wieder verdächtig aus. Dann gucken wir erstmal uns noch mehr Müll an.
Piles of debris. They're everywhere. This whole place is wired. I'll bet it's wired to blow stuff up.
Das ist ein Messer.
thick red cables. They run all over the place. Hard to tell where to exactly.
Das war der tapfere Captain Johansen mit seiner Crew.